Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Nameless, the one thing you must recall. As always, I am joined by Coco.
Hello, everyone. So yes, we're getting back to Yeonho's role. It seems like we're coming up to the very end of it. Previously, Yeonho had finally managed to get his bearings after Jackie did this really unique and interesting thing called talking to him. I know it kind of blows your mind that maybe talking to someone who is clearly not acting like their usual self and doing inappropriate things might actually, help resolve stuff.
Right.
But but yeah, then he started like, opening up to other people, to actually being more independent, which was great to see.
Mhm.
And now it is the time of the festival where he has been doing the tarot readings. And strangely enough, apparently a lot of people think that he's good at predicting couples who have a cheating partner. He has a
Mhm.
little ghost friend who really likes juicy gossip and so gets really into that, which is why he's so good at it. But now he's sort of disappointed that that's all anyone ever asks him about.
God, some of the
And
cheaters in there.
yeah, yeah. And last episode, he actually confessed to Jackie and asked her if he would be his girlfriend. But then before she could respond, someone shoved their way, a girl, shoved her way into the room where they're doing the reading. And considering Yonho's reaction, we think we know who this is. So
Mhm.
yeah, let's see how it goes.
Yeah, some drama about to go down. Actually, I saw that he was shaking a bit.
어? 이봐요. 지금 제 말 못 들으셨어요? 망토를 뒤집어
Hmm.
쓰고 있어서 못 들었나?
Hey, didn't you hear me? Is the cloak messing up your hearing?
The woman, tried to take the hood off of Yeonho with her hands. Whoa, personal space, girl. Hey, wait. The intruder was too rude. I got up from my seat, attempting to stop her. Bitch slap her. But I knew it was already too late. She already grabbed the edge of his hood.
이런 걸 쓰고 있으니 잘 안 들리는 거 아니에요? 그러니까 횡재
You
씨가
can't
있는지
hear because you're wearing this rubbish, so you can't even tell me. What?
The moment the woman tried to take off his hood, Yeonho pushed her away and ran out of the tent. Yeonho?
정말 뭐야?
What was that?
이런 식으로
I'm not going to
나갈
pay
수
for
있는 거야?
this.
I'm glad he didn't let her take that off.
Yeah.
I think that would have gone down a bad path. I ignored her and followed Yeonho. He must have ran this way. I ran the way Yeonho went, but I didn't see him. He was smiling just until a moment ago. She was a bit rude, but it wasn't something to make him run out like that. I didn't feel good about this. I'll have to find Yeonho fast. I went towards the classroom where his belongings were. He's not here. His bag was still in the classroom. Where did he go? I think I've searched everywhere. Where is he? What do I do? Yeah, just screw it and go back home. Wow, that would be like the most horrible thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, of course, clearly we're going to search the roof because that's where all these like dramatic conversations always happen, isn't it?
Yeah.
The rooftop is the only place I didn't go to. I went back to the staircase. Damn, cardio. I climbed the stairs up to the roof. If he's not here, then I really won't be able to find him. I desperately looked around the rooftop. I searched around, desperately hoping Yeonho would be here. Ah! I saw Yeonho's hood from afar. Yeonho! I saw him sitting in a corner of the empty rooftop, still in his cloak. He was crouched down with his knees gathered together. Yeonho, you can't just leave like that. The club members are going crazy. Yeonho? Are you okay? As I approached him, I noticed he was slightly trembling. I saw him muttering something with his tiny lips under the hood.
버리지 마세요. 착한 아이로
Don't
있을게요.
abandon me. I'll be a good boy.
그러니까 박스에 넣지
So,
말아주세요.
don't put me in a box.
Oh, I wish you could hear the music, Coco. It's actually really nice.
Aww.
제발 버리지 말아주세요.
Don't leave me.
나쁜 짓 하지 않을게요. 마스터만 바라볼게요.
I won't be bad. I'll just look at Master.
부탁이에요. 버리지 마세요.
Please, I'm begging. Don't abandon me.
Yeonho! I quickly took off his hood. You... His
I don't know if that would have been the best action, considering what just happened.
Yeah. His unfocused eyes were full of fear. His red eyes shook nervously like fire. What happened? He was smiling bashfully until just a moment ago. What's going on with him? Yeonho, hey, it's me! Me!
마스터?
Master?
Yeah. Do you see me?
마스터.
Master.
As I took off his hood, the sunlight shined down on his hair. His soft, thin blonde hair shined brightly like the sun, and the fear in his eyes slowly disappeared. His heavy breathing slowly calmed down, too. What's going on? Are you okay? Huh? Are you okay? I'm worried. What just happened? His eyes were back to normal.
조금 놀랐나 봐요.
I was surprised.
Why?
아까 그 사람 닮았거든요.
That person looked like someone.
Looked like someone? Who? Yeonho slowly stood up and headed to the fence. The wind blew through his hair.
저의 전주인은 굉장히
My previous owner was.
Yeonho finally opened his mouth. So, is he saying that person looked like his previous owner? It had to have been her. Now I understood the shock he felt.
굉장히 활짝 웃는 사람이었어요.
Someone who had a big smile.
지금 마스터처럼 다정하지는 않았지만 에너지가 넘치는 사람이었어요. 항상 나를 보면서 착한 아이로 있으면
She wasn't as kind as you are, but she was very energetic. She always told me that if I stay a good boy, we'll be together forever.
Yeonho started talking about his previous owner. I decided to listen to his story. Come to think of it, I've never heard him talk about her.
그래서 전 항상 조심했어요. 주인님이 절 싫어하지 않게요.
I was always careful, so that my owner would always like me.
처음에는 저를 사랑해 주었어요. 매일 머리를 빗어주고 옷을 단정하게 해주었죠.
She loved me at first. She combed my hair every day and cleaned my clothes.
모든 인형이 꿈꾸는 시간을 보냈어요.
I had the life every doll dreams of.
하지만 그 시간은 오래가지 않았죠.
But that didn't last very long.
Ah, did his previous owner get sick of him? I guess that he would have a story like this since he was auctioned off. But I didn't know he was this hurt. And considering the condition he was in when we got him. I should have realized when Yeonho started to obsess on me. I blamed myself for not caring for him with a bigger heart. I kept looking at Yeonho feeling sorry, and he lowered his gaze to continue his sad story.
내가 다른 곳을 본다고 그리고 온매무새가 마음에 들지 않는다고 주인님이 저에게 상처를 입혔을 때도 저는 꾹 참았어요.
I stayed still even when she hurt me for looking somewhere else, or for not looking good in my clothes.
옷이
Would he have been
더러워지고
able to
바닥에
move?
쓸려
I know,
상처가
right?
생겨도
It's weird.
전 계속 기다렸어요. 나는 착한 아이라고 계속 주문을 걸었죠.
I waited even when my clothes got dirty and I got scars for being kicked around the ground. I told myself that I was a good boy.
주인님만 바라보면 언젠가 주인님은 날 알아줄 거라고 생각했어요.
I thought if I devote myself to my owner, she will hug me someday again.
And I mean, it just shows she's mentally unstable because they're dolls. What do you mean, be a
Yeah.
good boy? Or, like, what do you expect him to do?
몸에 하나둘씩 상처가 생겨났지만 괜찮았어요.
I started to have scars on my body, but I didn't mind.
다시 예전처럼 사랑받을 수만 있다면 그런 건 언제까지고 참아낼 수 있었어요.
As long as I could be loved like I was before, I could handle all of that.
언젠가 주인님은 내가 얼마나 착한지 알아줄 거라고 굳게 믿고 있었죠.
I believed that my owner would someday realize how good I am.
하지만 내가 앉던 자리에 다른 인형이 앉게 되었죠.
But another doll started to sit on the place I sat on.
Yeonho looked as if it was painful to talk.
세상이 끝나버릴 것 같았어요. 내가 뭘 잘못했는지도 몰랐으니까요.
I thought the world was ending because I didn't know what I did wrong.
나에게는 주인님이 전부인데
My owner was everything to me.
내가 뭘 잘못한 건지 온종일
I thought all day about what I did wrong.
하지만 결국 알지 못했어요. 제가
But I
원망스러웠죠.
never knew it in the end. I hated myself.
그러면서도 전 기대를 버리지 못했어요.
But at the same time, I kept hoping.
어느 날 부모님과 싸운 그 사람이 화가 나서 나를 내동댕이 쳤을 때도
Even the day she threw me to the ground after fighting with her parents.
장롱 깊숙이 날 던져 넣었을 때도 참았어요.
Even when she shoved me deep in the closet.
오히려 그렇게나마 그 사람과 만날 수
I was
있어서
actually glad
다행이라고
that I could at least see her.
자신이 있었어요.
So sad.
그럴 때마다 나는 착한 아이로 있었으니까 제발 알아달라고 그
Since I was always a good boy, I looked at her, pleading for her to realize this.
제발 나를 다시 봐달라고 나를 제발 다시
Begging for her to see me once more, to hug me once more.
한 번만 더 기회를 주면 착한 아이로 있을 수 있다고.
If she gives me another chance, then I'll be a good boy.
그래서 저는 모든 고통을
so I endured all the pain.
참아냈어요.
Yeonho pulled up the cloak to reveal one of his arms. I did not frown. I've already seen those scars before. The scars on his clear skin were made over a long period of time. They look like they've been cut with something sharp.
박스에 담겨 덜컹거리는 차를 탔을 때 그 틈 사이로 점점 멀어지는 집을 보고 나서야
When I got on the bumpy car in a box, I realized as I saw the house get farther away from me.
아, 모두 필요 없어졌구나.
Everything is useless now.
나는 정말 버려진 거구나. 주인님에게 이제는 쓸모가 없어졌구나.
I really am abandoned. My owner doesn't need me anymore.
나는 그 사람이 바라던 착한 인형이 되지 못했구나. 그래서
I wasn't a good doll that person wished me to be. So, I've been abandoned.
전 생각했어요. 왜 날 버린 걸까? 항상 같이 있어주겠다고
I thought about why she threw me away when she said she'd always be with me.
박스가 다시는 열리지 않을 것만 같았어요.
I felt like the box would never open.
The box. I remember what happened before. The box Yeonho came in. The happiness and excitement I felt when I first met him.
다행히 박스는 열렸죠.
Thankfully, the box opened again.
Yeonho looks at me. His shy eyes were full of determination now. It was different from when he fell into a dark spot. Right now, Yeonho is glowing.
모든 것을 잃어버린 마음으로 박스 안에서 몇 번이나 후회와 다짐을 했어요.
In the box, I thought I lost everything and felt constant regret and determination. Why couldn't I please that person?
다시 한번 기회가 온다면 그땐 정말로 내 모든 걸 다
If I get
줄 텐데
another chance, I'd really do everything.
다시는 버려지지 않도록 최선을 다해 그 옆을 지킬 텐데
I would try my best not to be abandoned and stay by her side.
완벽한 착한 아이로 있으면 버려지지 않을 거라고 생각했어요.
I thought I would never get abandoned if I stay as the perfect good boy.
그리고 전 마침내 새 빛을
And I
찾게
finally
되었어요.
saw light again.
Yeonho lowered his gaze. The sun was bright and the shadow was dark, so I couldn't see him, but I knew. Yeonho was crying. I could see his tears falling drop by drop on the rough rooftop floor.
그 빛은 바로 당신이에요, 마스터. 제 손을 다시 잡아주신 분은
That light is you, Master. You're the one who held my hand again.
전 바본가 봐요. 아직도 과거에서 벗어나지 못한 주제에
I must be stupid. I haven't even overcome my past yet.
그런 주제에 마스터를 감히 가질 수 있을 거라고 생각했어요.
I still haven't. And yet, I thought I could have you.
내 모든 걸 걸면 얻을 수 있을지도 모른다고 생각했어요. 아직도
I
과거에
thought I could have
떠올릴 수
you
있어요.
if I give you everything I have. Even though I'm still afraid of my past.
하지만 저는 마스터가 너무나
But Master,
이 감정은 저는 이제 어떻게
this feeling. What should I do?
I approached Yeonho and embraced him. The rabbit-shaped fried eggs were so good. Random topic, but okay. Even he's like, eh? Yeonho looked like he was asking me what I'm talking about. I listed everything for Yeonho. And the tickets for the amusement park, and what else? Oh, the carrot cakes. That was so good too.
마스터.
Master?
And I really thank you for waking me up every morning, and you texted me all day so I wouldn't get bored. All the things I listed were what Yeonho gave me. Sometimes they were too much, but Yeonho, you always sincerely liked me. I smiled. And seeing you grow up every day, I'm seeing you differently nowadays.
네?
What?
Yeonho, you were jealous of my family, right? You know, my parents always tried to buy me new toys whenever I cried. Great parenting there. But that was never what I wanted. But I wasn't upset, really. I knew that they cared for me. But that was it. I don't miss them or get sad when I don't see them. I don't ask much and I don't get much. That's what family means to me.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't. That's sad.
Um, ugh.
I think Jackie needs a little healing too.
Yeah.
But they are always set in my heart. I know that I can, in the end, go back to them whenever I want to. Is that what you want to be to me, Yeonho?
야,
Oh.
Yeonho seemed lost for words. I don't know. Yeonho, I don't want you to be my family. How should I say this? I hesitated. These feelings I have for Yeonho, these feelings that make my heart pound and give me butterflies.
마스터.
Master?
Yeonho called me. I want us to be something more special.
Oh.
Yeonho's face turned red. Yeonho, you always used to say this, that you'd do whatever I want you to. I didn't know how warm that kindness of yours was. I told him while recalling how awkward I felt at his excessive kindness. And I didn't know how nervous you were. But I'm glad I'm the one. I'm so glad that I'm the one to be by your side when you were nervous.
마스터.
Master?
I felt happy to know Yeonho's weak side. If I had known before, I would have been kinder to him. I regretted again and again. I wish you'd stop being nervous by my side and stop holding on to my clothes, making sad faces. I want to be happy with you. Not as a family, but as something special for just the two of us. That's what I want you to be to me. What do you think? Yeonho always tried for me. He always struggles to become a better person. He's no longer afraid of getting stuck in a box, and he's finally trying to take a step forward. I wanted him to know my honest feelings.
마스터.
I feel... I don't know, this confession doesn't sit right with me. Like, I began to be bothered by it when she began to list all the things that he did for her. Like, acknowledging the things that someone does for you is a good thing, but I'm just sort of afraid that it would sort of reinforce his belief that he has to always be serving her in order for her to like him and want to, have him by her side.
Yeah.
And I think he's still in a bit too sort of vulnerable a state. Like he still has growing to do. He still has to sort of find his own confidence and independence. Like I've always hated the whole idea of you can't love someone else until you love yourself. Like I think that's a BS. But I also think it's very important to be independent. Not because I don't think you can love someone, and not because I don't think someone can love you, but you still need to exist as your own person. So I don't know. This is kind of shaky.
Very good points. I agree. I think actually I talked to Coco about this before we started the recording, but um, someone had brought up that they were uncomfortable with how this game is handling Yonho's trauma and what looks like his own mental illness as a result of that. And that's definitely something that in the future I'd like to address in a separate video because that is something I'm seeing as a trend in a lot of these dating games. Um,
Oh, definitely.
big time.
Like I apologize if I made anyone uncomfortable with my jokes. It's not that I don't take that seriously. I myself have several conditions, but it's just that, quite frankly, this is so rampant that I do not expect better from otomes,
Mm-hmm.
which is a sad truth. But
Yeah.
in fact, it's not just otomes, but a lot of media still handles mental illness very poorly.
Oh yeah. Like when we were joking about him being yandere and stuff, we're just joking to make light of what was honestly a very uncomfortable situation. I don't think we really enjoyed seeing him like that, and we were hoping that Jackie would speak up sooner, or get him some help or something.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, from the beginning, you
yeah,
yourself were saying that Jackie herself needs to step forward because she is enabling
right.
this behavior.
Yeah, definitely. All right, but looks like we're almost done with this, guys. So actually, we can just leave this episode right here.
After that heavy talk.
Yeah. Um, So I don't know if that person who told me that is still watching at this point or has returned to watching, but I hope you know that we agree with what you're saying and that hopefully in the future some better Otome games will come out that will not have these issues exploited or addressed in this way. All right, but that will be it for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry for the serious talk, but sometimes it needs to happen. Anyway, until
Yeah.
next time, have a nice day.
Bye bye.